All right. We'll let Kathy turn this on here real quick. The camera was pointing straight up, so we'll see if it works. No, we recorded. I don't know what you.
Yeah.
That's why.
Heard us, right?
Okay, we are live. Heads up.
Was it slow down?
Okay, we'll go ahead and continue while Kathy fusses with that. It did turn there for a second. Okay, it's thinking about it. Hey, Tori. There it is. Okay. All right. First on the agenda, we have to elect officers since it's the January meeting. Current officers stand President, myself, Vice President Chris, Secretary Kathy. How do we want to proceed? We can keep them the same in one motion. We can nominate new individual motions, or we can nominate new as a slate of officers. So how would somebody like to proceed?
Wait, unless there's a problem.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I said wait unless there's a problem.
Just all of them at once. Okay. Who would we like to do as president then?
I nominate Andy.
All right. We have a nomination for Andy from Chris and a second from Tori. Let Kathy catch up here.
Okay.
All right. And then vice president. I'll nominate Chris.
Oh.
I second.
Okay. I'll nominate when you do.
Yeah. Okay. And then secretary, Kathy, will you consent to serve, please? Okay. I nominate. That's a no. All right. I nominate Kathy.
I'll second that.
Okay, so we have officers the same as they are currently with the various nominations and seconds. Any discussion on those? Anybody else want a position that hasn't had a chance to speak up? Oh, yeah. All right, then, all those in favor of keeping the officers as they stand currently for the calendar year 2026. Raise your right hand. All opposed? Okay. Officer stand. Okay, moving right along then. Minutes will be the next. December 16th are in the planning and zoning book. Can I have a motion to waive the reading of the minutes?
I'll second it.
Motion by Vic, second by Chris to waive the reading of the December meeting minutes. All those in favor, right hand. Seeing no public, we'll skip over that. We don't have any old business.
The only one I got on whole business.
Oh, yes.
Are we all still in? Evidently.
Yes, yes. The town council meeting was on Thursday and they made a motion to approve everybody. So everybody is still serving on there as usual. So,
Those are just the ones that are up for reelection.
yes, yes,
Okay.
4 years.
You're locked in.
Yeah, you're allowed to go nowhere. Okay, so yes, we are still serving. Yours was up next year, end of 26. And then there was one other, and I'm gonna forget who.
I don't remember. I looked
Doesn't
at it.
matter. Okay, moving along. Any other old business? Okay, moving along to new business. Just wanted to make you guys aware. We did send a letter, which you can see to Bobby is the gentleman's name that owns Hotson's. There was the accident in December that gave Hotson's its new drive-through window. And so Roger had called him the day of the accident. Kathy forwarded the police report a week later. He said that there was trouble with the contractor and he wasn't able to get in town around the holidays. And so on, gosh, was it last Monday? I don't remember. It was on a Monday. Yeah, it was last Monday because I was walking down to the town hall and I could hear the water gushing from the sidewalk. And so they had a full-on water pipe break that apparently, best guess we can think, is over the weekend. And so basement's probably completely full and or flooded. It was about the back third of the building. When I had walked through, I did not go into the building, but it was roughly the back third of the building. That letter we sent before Christmas advising them to board it up. Obviously, they didn't listen to it. So I came down, I went ahead and asked Kathy to shut the water off until we could get a hold of him. And so we did manage to get a hold of him. He did get the plywood up on January 6th. And so we will need to watch that one closely. The inside of the building is not our jurisdiction, but we do want to make sure that we don't have a piece of plywood on Main Street for the next 3 years while he drags this out. So, of course, we're going to extend grace, work with him, all of the things that we're supposed to be doing. But I do want to make sure that gets in the minutes and that we keep working on that, because that I do want to, again, that main stretch right downtown, I want to make sure we're keeping an eye on that and making it nice and look good for everybody that comes through town. So, but glad to have the plywood for now. We were real concerned, one, about the water, but two, about kids getting in there, animals hiding in there, and then breeding and all the things that we needed it to be boarded up. So no.
They're in the works of it. It's supposed to be like a market in the liquor store.
Him and his father, he's an Indian. Oh, did it change? Today when I looked, it was still plywood. Oh, cool. I hadn't seen that. Wonderful. That would be, oh yeah, no, that would be spectacular.
I paid no attention to it.
Yeah, I looked at it, but I think in my head, oh, it's plywood. Great. I'd love for it to not be plywood, so that'd be wonderful. So, but he does unfortunately have a tendency to work for a bit on it and then
He doing it
leaves.
himself.
No, he's hired a crew. Him and his father, he's an Indian American gentleman. Him and his father own 6 or 7 liquor stores and 6 or 7 grocery stores throughout the Midwest. And so, great opportunity. Somebody with enough capital to make something happen, and stocking a business will be easy because he's got other locations. He brings in a crew. They do a couple days, a week's worth of work, and then they go away. So none of us are real sure what's going on. There has been a wall put down the center clear to the back, which is great because I think that will help structurally support the ceiling. And then he was going to do the liquor store and the grocery store, but it comes in spurts. He had an advertisement for a liquor license hearing, and we never heard anything. So hopefully
I thought it was already granted due to the fact that the church shut down there.
I thought so too, but then there were notices for the hearing, but I don't know if the hearing ever happened or
Because
not.
he sat on that liquor license for so long.
That was the concern. And I don't know, I have not followed up, and so I don't know the final status of it. But the church was the reason he couldn't get it last year or 2 years ago, whenever he tried.
Yeah. I think it's been a couple of years.
It's been a couple, because the church even wrote the state a letter and said, "Hey, we're fine. This is okay." And they still, yeah, and they still denied it. So, but now that it's a museum and not a church, so, but that is that. Just so we're aware of that. Next up, it did not get on the agenda, but we do need to also, along with appointments, we need to appoint somebody to the BZA, which is the Board of Zoning Appeals. We get to appoint one member for that. As a reminder, that is the board that handles anybody who comes to us. We rule on a decision. They don't like it, and so this is the recourse. It goes from us to the BZA, and then you can actually take it through adjudication with the county court system. So it is not a board that meets regularly. It is only a board that meets when it is called. So somebody who doesn't like one of our decisions has to notify Kathy, right? Has to notify Kathy that they want to meet, and she calls a meeting. So can I have a volunteer, or would someone like to nominate someone?
Tori is already.
Yes, Tori cannot. She's already.
on it. So we need one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at least not
No,
on
it's
it.
on it.
Okay.
Yep. It right
Maybe.
now is. I think they met once last
They
year.
had to meet twice. One was on
Yes, one was the cell phone tower, and one was
It was the same meeting.
Andrew King.
Andrew King. That's what it was. Thank you. And that's rare for him to have to meet for two reasons. Like that's just.
She was
it's
on it for
rare.
years and they never met until,
Mhm.
it was the Goodman
Uh-huh.
decision. That was the first time I ever met in like years. of
Yeah.
doing that.
So yeah, right now it's Tori, Melody, Rich Mobley. Is that it right now?
Tory Tripp got
Oh, yes, that's right. Greg Warnick stepped down,
Yeah,
and
appointed
Tori
Greg
Tripp
Tripp.
is gonna take his place. So that's that. If you care to serve, you don't have to do anything. It's very rare.
It's fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
very rare. Seriously.
They don't have a meeting like
One
this
time
at all.
last
Yeah,
And it was
What's
only because of
the-
the cell phone tower.
So when
And then
What's
Somebody-
the requirement once you meet?
whenever
only if
it's
it's
called.
called, if they don't like our decision, or it's like,
Okay.
like the BZA, we had to approve the cell phone tower.
Cell phones through the ordinances don't come to planning and zoning at all, but it's incredibly, we're not getting any new cell phone towers in the foreseeable future. How long has Melody served on it now? Years,
I
right?
think it's almost as long as we've been here,
Yeah, so,
Hmm.
20
and
years.
so probably
Is there a term? So
It
wait,
is.
So why is there an opening then?
because,
Step down.
Lee Green.
that's right, thank you. Lee Green, who was our,
Oh, he was on here?
he was on here, but he left because of the 2 mile jurisdiction.
Okay.
But we still, even though he's no longer part of it, it's still, we get two people on there from our board.
From ours. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would be surprised if anybody calls for a meeting.
They didn't know I was on the board. They thought I was there to watch. I was like, oh, no, sorry, I'm here. I'm part of.
Because I came to that meeting, yeah, I came.
I sat down, they're like, oh, you sit out there. I was like,
You're on
I
here.
said, sorry, I'm part of this.
No, she's on the board.
I do look lost. I'm supposed to be at the table on this.
Right. Something you're open to?
I'm open to it.
Okay, thank you. I will nominate Rachel Winey to serve on the BZA as one of our two representatives.
Second.
Motion from Andy, second from Chris. All those in favor, right hand. Congratulations. Okay. That's all I have under old and new business. Any other things that I'm forgetting or we need to talk about? Properties of concern? Kathy, any reports or stuff that I'm forgetting? Okay. All right.
Crash.
Yeah.
Trash. Not this committee.
Blue bins.
Is there a tree on that yellow house by us, between the two of us, do you know?
Which one is that again? Remind me.
It's on
Oh,
Mulberry.
that's
The opposite
high,
side of
so
the-
it's an
Is-
even number.
Is that the one we approved because of the mold remediation?
No, this is,
So
this
this has
is
been
in my
vacant.
family.
Oh, this is the
The one
vacant
at the
one.
end of the driveway.
I don't have any
Yeah,
updates on.
okay,
I
I
don't.
was curious. I haven't seen any activity there for quite a while though.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, it is a little unusual, but I am okay if we don't edit because I would like to be done and go home. I have no logic. It is. I have no
I
logical.
was hoping you were gonna cancel for the weather, even though we all live in.
I know.
So,
I thought about it. I really did. Just so.
like, I really don't know if I can make it.
Okay,
done.
then here's what we're gonna do. It is not urgent. Would someone like to motion to adjourn? Motion from Tori,
second.
second from Rachel. All those in favor, right hand. 7:44. Thank you, guys. We will edit the book, I promise, but we'll maybe save it for a day when it's not.